Okay. I apologize for the casual attire. I drove my scooter today, and I forget that if you wear a helmet, your hair is hard to keep, so it looks messy, so I'm wearing a hat. I hope that you all can hear me. I see some live chat. Fingers crossed. Okay, and how are you? Yes, okay. Maybe. Just the light. Might be a bad thing. Okay. Let's see. I can show you for a second. It looks pretty crazy. I have to bring hair product next time if I ride my ruckus. So, okay. So, I guess, can you hear me audio wise? Can you type in the chat yes, or we can hear you or something like that? Or they even have emojis as well. Options in the chat area. I have a participant count of 2, so I'm hoping that Carol's on there with Mima. So if you are, hi, I'm Brian. And we're testing out the YouTube live stream for Megan and Tony's wedding. And if you are still trying to figure it out, there's a chat box, which on my screen shows on the right side. And you can just, it's one-way audio. So, potentially, if we had hundreds of people watch the live stream of the wedding, that would be pretty crazy to manage everybody talking. And so I think the reason why live stream is good in that sense is, it's just, this case will be focused on the wedding, and you can communicate through the chat area if you like. So I'm seeing some comments from Tony. Okay, good. All right, awesome. Let's see. All right. Okay. I know that there are settings we can probably play with. I know that the lighting's not the best right now. That's more or less, kind of when we're at the venue or we're at the wedding. We'll just make sure we have a camera placement, in a good spot where lighting is sufficient. Okay. Let's see. And I guess as another test, I have a free a camera that's not attached to the computer. It's separate. The idea is we'll put it on a tripod, and if need be, we can move it. So I'll practice moving this around. Okay, so this is the office, but we can pretend maybe it's Joe and Megan walking down the aisle, and we can follow them as they walk, or maybe we can go around and I can talk to people and have them say something on the live stream. So, okay. All right. Okay. Tony's asking, does it show what two of us are watching? So I think Carol must be watching too. I don't know. It just has a participant number of 2. I presume that's Tony, and then Carol, because you two are the only 2 people we shared the link with. Unless, of course, Jan is watching it on another computer, same link, then maybe that would be Jan counting as 2. Okay. What about the microphone? How far away can you be? I'm not sure. Maybe we can test that. As far as, so the question is, if Carol can't see it, what about the microphone? How far away can we be and still be heard? That's something I didn't really think about. So we can do a test at least in this room, and I'll put it on the camera on the tripod, walk to the other side and talk, and you can give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Otherwise, we can get an external microphone that we could place, say, closer to Megan and Joe and the priest who's speaking, so you can hear that better. So I'll put it on the tripod now. Okay, this is the tripod. Okay, we'll grab the camera. Hopefully you don't get too dizzy. Oh, I gotta run this cord through. Sorry if you're getting dizzy. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so it's on the tripod. I will put it here. and hopefully you can still hear me on the side of the camera. I would say I'm going to go to the door and speak. That's probably 20 to 30 feet, 25 feet maybe. Test. Audio test, 1, 2, 3. I'm speaking at a base level voice. I'm hearing some noise outside, but hopefully you can hear that. Okay, I hope Tony, if you can give me some feedback on whether you heard the audio across the room in the chat. If you did not hear it or didn't hear it well, I can look into some microphone, external microphone. Perhaps we can get a wireless one, or a wired one. It's got to be a long wire. Depends how far we're looking at, getting audio from. Okay. That was the audio at a distance. Okay. Okay. Perhaps I was trying to project. Okay. I'd say I'll look into microphone options for us, and then I'm thinking that the most important part would be able to hear, at least for the wedding portion, the priest, Megan, and Joe, and without getting, I guess, too close. Perhaps the best audio option would be some sort of like wireless or Bluetooth. I don't think that would be, something that's ridiculously expensive. It's just a microphone, so I'll look into that. Just to be safe. Okay. All right. Okay. Other questions, concerns that you had? You want to test anything else? Gonna double check the my email, see if maybe Carol sent us anything, because I'm still not quite sure if you're on. I presume so. Yeah, yeah. I definitely agree, Tony. We'll just be safe and get something. And again, I can monitor the live stream of the wedding, and uh, you know, we can just get feedback from people listening. How's the audio? Do we, need to move the camera closer or the microphone closer, or what have you? So, and I'm happy to, kind of manage that, and make sure people who are watching the live stream can, have a good experience as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I think, you know, perhaps, if possible, um, the variable that's, I guess, the most unpredictable would be, the connection, for the church. We don't know the speed. We don't know, how well that's going to be. Uh, a thought, um, could be, depending on where their, internet Wi-Fi connection is, would be to have a hard wire. I know that's a little, old school, if you will, but then we have to have, an internet wire that's long enough to run from the wireless, um, device, and stretch to where the computer's at. So that would, minimize the issue, because you lose some of that, connection, uh, over over the air, over wireless. So a wire would, help. I have extra wires. Um, oh, okay. So hopefully, this means, let me see, Carol's on, or at least they're trying. My participant count jumped back to 2. Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to connect, and jumping in and out. So maybe I'm willing to hang on, a little bit longer, just kind of see if they can figure that out. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah. So, I'll also bring some internet wire, and we could run it from, their Wi-Fi hotspot to, or their, the technical term is, modem, internet modem, and we will. I think we have 3 on there. Hopefully that is, Carol. I'm hoping, with Mima. If you are, we'd love to hear from you in the chat, as we try to test this out for, pre wedding, the pre-wedding for, Joe and Megan. It looks like it jumped back down to 3 or 2. Sorry. Huh. I wonder what is going on. I don't see anything on email from Carol, so maybe they're just trying to figure it out. If they're not, okay. Looks like we have three participants again. We hope that's Carol and Mima, and you're able to hear us or me as we're testing this for Joe and Megan. There is you can hear me, there is a chat box. Oh. Okay. Huh. Let's see. The address is not working. Let's share. Let's try this one more time. Oh. Okay. I sent the link in the chat. I didn't see an email from Carol, so I'm presuming that that Carol might have just emailed Jan, and maybe this URL was, I don't know, mistyped or something. So this is directly from the live stream. There's a share button. It gave me this URL that I pasted. So maybe we can pass that on to Carol for her to try once again, or I can gladly send the email to their group if you like. I'm gonna confirm. Let me see. Confirm the link that I just sent you matches this one. Okay. Okay, https u2.be/mmybintcbye. Yeah. Oh, it looks like, well, actually, looks like our participant count went up. So let's to 4, now to 3. So I'm hoping that if that link was sent to you, it's working now. If Carol, you're on there, we have a chat box on the side. As a reminder, the YouTube live sessions are one-way audio, so only at this case can I be heard, and same thing would go for during the wedding. We would only be able to hear, what's going on in the wedding, and then participants who are watching would, only be able to communicate through the chat area. So if you're on there, give the chat a try and just let us know that you're on, that you can hear us. Looks like we got a fourth participant. Not quite sure. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna see if Carol, you able to see this? Let's see. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think, well, we're down to 2 now, so that's definitely a possibility, right? If Joe and Megan had the link, they could have jumped on. That would make sense for 4. I guess, I don't know if it's counting. Okay, we can just hang on and see. I'm I don't know. I'm wondering now if the 2 participant, if I'm counted in that, right? So if the live streaming counts as 1 participant, I guess that makes sense. Then 2 would be Tony, and then Tony and Jan potentially, and then 3 Carol and Mima, and then maybe 4. How we got to 4 would be Joe and Megan, so that would be good. So let's see. What else? I guess I'll go around the settings while we're looking around, or while we're seeing if Carol can jump back on. And let's see. Got a lot of emojis. End live stream. I just muted the audio. So that's an option. We need to. There's feedback. Chat. Ah, okay. I found a participant window. There is one. It's hidden. So in the chat area, maybe you can access it too as well. At the top of the bar says live chat, and there's 3 little dots on the right side of that bar. And there's when you click on that, there's a participants option, pop out chat, and toggle timestamp. I don't know what that is. I'm going to do a pop out. Okay, so I pop the chat out separate from the window. That's okay. That could be cool. And then manage moderators. Ah. Oh, we can add moderators, I guess, to approved users, hide users, blocked words. Oh gosh, that's a lot. We don't need all that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, and then let me see, participants. Okay, so it's a little tricky to find, but I have participants and then Joe. Well, that's me, but I put Joe's name on there, and the second participant is Tony. So I wonder now that I have that open, that if we have the participant count, which I just see the count on the main screen, jumps to 3 or 4, then I can see the name of who those are now that I know where to find it. Okay, let's see. Jump back, and the last one is toggle timestamp. Oh, okay. There is option 2, which may be helpful in the chat. Maybe you see it now. That the time, there's a timestamp next to each comment, so we know at what time someone made the comment. That's probably useful. Let's say that's something we want to keep. Let's see. And then I can go in here and remove a singular comment, it looks like. If I want, report, remove, put user in, I don't know what that is. I don't want to click on it, it looks bad. Hide user from this, ... Again, I don't want to click on those to block you. And then add moderator. So I guess I can have someone, I'm assuming if I say add you as a moderator, you'd be able to do these functions like edit, delete, those kind of things. Actually, I think that wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna, if you're still there, Tony, I'm gonna add you as moderator. Okay, so now it says Tony Jesnowski is now a moderator. I would guess maybe you can see more options in the chat versus if you were just, you're just joining live stream and maybe the basic is, you could just type in something. Okay, it looks like we have a third participant. Now that I know the trick, I'm gonna see if I can see this. Okay. It's not working. Okay, yes, you're able to look at participants too. If only we had that before, we could have figured out. Yeah, gosh, I wish we're learning. So at least the good news is, for the wedding, I can look that up, and we can just make sure we have, Carol, if Carol's going to be helping Mima out, and that we would have them for sure. We can confirm that. So, okay. The interesting thing is on the participant count on the main screen, it just went down to 2. It was at 3, and I went to that participant list, and I only saw 2 people. So I can't figure out what's okay. Now we got 3 again. So I wonder if they're in, and I'm hoping Carol's on now. I see a third participant. If you can hear me, let's. It would be great if you could jump into the chat area and just send us a message and let us know you're able to hear us. or hear me, I guess, in this case. I'm going to try to check the participant list again, and I'm still just seeing Joe, that's me for now, and Tony, even though the number is 3, so, and 4 now. I'm not quite sure what's going on, or maybe there could be some random people. I highly doubt that, but it's possible. I'm guessing. Tony and I did a test yesterday. If you go to YouTube and I put Megan and Joe wedding, or wedding Joe and Megan, I forget exactly what I typed. There are a lot of videos of people named Joe and Megan, either like wedding receptions or weddings or just different wedding videos. And they weren't, it wasn't like the top one, but we were able to find the test live stream that I did prior to this test, just to kind of get familiar. And then I did one yesterday again, and I think that's it's there. You can find it that way, but like I said, I highly doubt. You know, what are the chances someone's going to be searching for that if they don't know you, right? So okay, let's see. We got some more comments from Tony. Okay. Yeah, so same here. Tony, when that jumped up to 3, I went back to that participant thing and it didn't list anyone. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I don't think that you have to have an account, a YouTube account, you know, to view it. But I wonder here. I'm gonna open we'll do another test. Okay, I'm gonna copy this link, the link for the video. I'm gonna open a incognito window and then go. So, okay. I'm testing it in a private window. So it basically pretending I'm logging in to another thing and watching it. So third participant went up, and I think at that point I'm, you know, it's not showing who I am because I'm not signed into anything. So I believe that's probably the case with Carol. So the I believe if you have a Gmail, so if you have a Google account and you know you're signed in and you have your username saved in your browser, for example, that you know most people would have their name, you know, when they sign up in their Gmail, and you know if you go to YouTube, I think it keeps that information. So that's how you're able to get the name. Maybe you can confirm that, Tony, on how, you know, how you think they got your name, because you're on there. But now we have 4 participants. We got a thumbs up. So we're hoping that, you know, it's either Carol or Mima and Joe and Megan just kind of seeing how this test is going. So feel free to comment in the chat if you would like. Let us know, you know, who you are, because if you're not signed in, we actually are not able to see who you are. So I guess that's the downside to this. And we actually have 5. We have a 5th one now. So let's see. Okay. Is it possible there's a firewall issue with the computer, Eldercare? I am not sure. The chime was actually my email. So I got a new email, and that's the sound it makes when I get a new email. So yeah, I'm not quite sure if that there would be a firewall issue for this, unless they have at the Eldercare, they have they block access to, say, YouTube, right? So if they can watch regular YouTube, I wouldn't, or just go to YouTube with no issue. I don't know, to look up whatever. If they can do that, then I wouldn't see why, you know, doing the live stream would be an issue. I did. I saw a thumbs up. I'm not quite sure. So maybe I can screenshot. I don't know if you could share images in the chat. So for me, I don't know if it's the same for you. Obviously I see the video of me, but above that video says live, then the time, and then there's a little participant icon, says 5. So we have 5, and then there's a thumbs up icon, and it was at 0. Now it says 1. So somebody gave us a thumbs up. I'm not quite sure. Oh, actually, okay. I'm gonna, you know, I had said I was logged in anonymously to test. I have liked this video. Okay, so there's, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down options on the anonymous window. I tried to hit the like, and it says sign in for your opinion to count. So I don't know. You have to be signed in, I guess, to be able to do a thumbs up. Though I don't. Let's see. Okay, I can sign into my personal and see if this will show. Okay, so I have to verify my account. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so just to update, I am in an anonymous. First of all, the live stream that I'm running, I created a separate account for Joe, under Joe's name, and that's how I'm, you know, his name's on here when I'm in the chat. That's why his name pops up. I went to the link that share link I sent in an anonymous window, and the participant count went up. So I knew someone was on there, although when I went to look at the list of participants, no one showed, um, because it doesn't know, who I am in the anonymous window. So I went to test the thumbs up because somebody gave us a thumbs up and it required me to sign in. So I used my personal account to sign in. I am going to now do a thumbs up on my personal. So we got a 2 on the live stream feed. I get a second thumbs up, so 2. And I will okay, so yeah, so Tony just confirmed he's logged in through his Gmail account. So I am also separate window signed in. So I'm assuming if I go to the participants now, Brian, my name will show up. Let's confirm participants. So no, I am not in there. Huh. Let's see. Okay, top chat. Okay. So here's a update. So in the, I almost think, okay. So I went to try to chat with my account, my personal account. It said it wouldn't let me comment because there was a button that said create a channel to chat. So when I hit create, it says a box that says chat as, and it autofilled my name, Brian Kier. It looks like I can change it if I wanted to. At this point, I'm not gonna. I'm just going to, hit create channel. Okay, and then yeah, I guess it jumped me to here. Let's go back. Okay, excuse me. All right. So when I go back to the chat now, once I created that chat name, I guess is what it's saying, I can now type in under my name, Brian. So, hello. Test. So I'm in my anonymous account, and I did a post to the chat, and it posted. It posted to the chat board in which I'm logged into under Joe. So I think there's a little bit of I guess legwork that needs to be done as far as being able to comment. So and this is from basically just signing in. So I'm assuming, if Carol is on, and now I see my name in the participant window. So I'm wondering if that's chat only participants. That's what it seems like. Versus, we have a participant count of 4 in the main window. So I'm guessing that it's a little bit of a hiccup for yeah. Yeah. So I'm guessing if Carol's on, maybe had some difficulties with the chat, because even myself going into a separate window, it was a little bit of a process to get in there. So I don't really. Maybe we just have you email Jan if you're on, to let us know that you're able to see the video and hear us on live stream. If you're not able to get the chat portion going. So let's see. Yeah, I guess, Tony, if you can still hear me, I'm assuming so. Maybe we try this. Maybe Jan can email Carol to confirm if she has been able to get on and at least to view and listen. Okay, great. Okay, so it looks like from our chat window, I wonder if they can see the chat, if Carol can see the chat but just can't comment, because like I said, there were a couple extra steps in order for me to, when I went through the test for my personal, to be able to get in on the chat. So it looks like you can see me, but you just can't chat. So I think what we could do, if you think you'd want to chat, we can. I can walk you through the steps if you want, Carol. I think what that entails is you'll have to create a Gmail account or a YouTube account. I think they use the same. YouTube uses Gmail, and that could be the case. Okay, so I guess I'm presuming you, with our fourth participant on here, that's Carol and Mima. So hi, thank you for joining us, and I hope that this is working out, and that we'll be able to use this live stream so you can be able to see Joe and Megan's wedding. So that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do anything else. We have other questions, but I think we found out a couple things to look at ahead of time. Maybe I type up a little bit of a walkthrough for people who want to join the chat, right? Oh, okay. All right. I think I misunderstood. I thought Carol was going to be with Mima, but okay. But we'll have Carol have her with Carol on the 22nd. Okay. All right. So, well, Carol, hope you're there, and thank you for joining us, and thank you for helping out with all this. And so what I think I'll do is I'll type up a little document for of how I was able to join the chat section from basically from scratch, if you want, but I don't think it's necessary. If you're just interested in watching the wedding or reception or whatever, I think all you need to do is click on the link, and then it's you'll be able to watch it. So, okay. questions? Any other concerns? Otherwise, we can end the chat, and I can work on all those minor things. Okay, perfect. So awesome. Okay, so I'm glad we were able to confirm that Carol is able to see and hear me or whoever will be on the live chat, which of course will be, the wedding. Okay, cool. So I'll end the live stream now. Thank you for joining us, and we'll do all the minor stuff. Make sure we got everything ready for the wedding. So thanks for joining us. Okay, bye.